When I think of Dr. Drake and Brenda Drake, they're a movement. You walk into the room with them, and whether you're a student, a parent, a community leader, or a United States congressperson, you want to sit down with them. They're the type of individuals that you feel their love for this community, you feel their passionate love of people and children and the arts. But yet, when you listen to them, you hear the intensity and the exactness of wanting everything to be stellar and yet exciting.
We are so pleased that Michael and Brenda Drake are our leaders at Ohio State University, and they brought a fresh vision to the land-grant mission of Ohio State, and they are working diligently to make sure that the university is affordable and accessible and inclusive for all people of the country, not just those in Ohio, and their leadership has been outstanding.
And when I first met him, one of the endearing things was he talked about his wife and himself being as a team, and his impact and his success was their impact and their success. And Abigail and I can understand that.
They work just like Annie and I did. They work together on problems and opportunities and discuss things, and that's the way it should be.
They are kind of the ultimate power couple, and I think it was interesting. We met the Drakes when they were considering the position here, and it was very clear at that time that you know, if Michael came to the university, the community and the state and all of us got the benefit of Brenda, and how thoughtful she is and how gracious she is, and just seeing how they work together is just fun and also, you know, uplifting.
This past season, Dr. Drake and Mrs. Drake had us over to their home for a meal. All 40 athletes, coaches.
And we got to talk with both President Drake and Mrs. Drake at dinner and just ask them questions and learn from them.
Having people like Brenda and President Drake around our athletes, and our athletes really embrace them. They love seeing them at contests, and it's just a really special thing. It helps us continue to inspire our athletes to be the best that they could be.
This summer in Cincinnati, he held one of the access and affordability forums, and I sat on a panel with him. I was able to share my story from which I was homeless in high school with the president, so to show us that like these programs that he are sponsoring are really helping people who like really need it. And I'm a first generation student. It was just very exciting to be able to share my story with the president.
I decided to take Dr. Drake's class because, one, I was very interested in the history of civil rights being an African American male. I think it's important to know a lot about my history, but two, just for the opportunity to be in class with President Drake and see him not necessarily as a president of the university, but kind of like almost like an equal in conversation and intellectual ideas. So I thought that was a great opportunity, so I kind of jumped on it. One day in class, we were having a discussion about something, and he was like, oh, so I was meeting with the board of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We were like, the board of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Like, he said it like, oh, you know, I woke up and got some Frosted Flakes, and I'm like, no, you can't just drop that there and leave it. But no, that just shows how humble he is and how willing he is to meet with the students, being such an accomplished individual.
Well, I think Dr. Drake has done an amazing job. He's been instrumental in our work, in helping to land the Smart City Challenge grant, beating out great American cities. Ohio State was a critical partner in us being successful with that, and going to be very important as we move forward with implementation to help offer ladders of opportunity to the residents and neighborhoods of Columbus.
I thank Mrs. Drake for being so warm and welcoming when I first came to Columbus. She makes me so proud when I see her as the First Lady beside Dr. Drake at The Ohio State University. What a role model she is for me at my age, but for all of those young girls and boys who are looking up to her in ways that really make a difference.
One of the beautiful things about Pelotonia is that it brings out the best in humanity. And I think Dr. and Mrs. Drake have lived that and epitomized that through their pursuit of excellence, whether it be on campus or whether it be in the community through various endeavors and charitable organizations.
When I think of Brenda and Michael Drake, their warmth, their kindness, and their integrity immediately come to mind. From a faculty perspective, of course, the true core of Buckeye Nation is academic excellence, research distinction, and student success. Michael and Brenda Drake are building a great legacy, and the faculty is deeply grateful for their setting such a positive tone in lifting up the Ohio State University.